Welcome back, everybody. Today we are taking a look at this light right here. This is the Olight Odin GL, GL standing for green laser. And as of when I'm recording this video, if you guys are watching it like within a day or two of the video coming out, these are on sale right now. There will be a link in the video description. It is an affiliate link, just full disclosure on that one. And the light was sent out for this review. So what is this light? Well, essentially it is a rechargeable weapon light that has a laser as well. The laser can be turned off if you want to, as can the light. So it has three different modes selectable up here on the front. So we have our light all the way to the left as I'm currently holding it, light and laser in the middle, and then laser only all the way on the right. Why would you want a laser? Well, sometimes in awkward shooting positions, you can't get, your eye in the right spot. Some folks just want to entertain their dogs, whatever the case may be, but it is a decent size weapon light. A lot of folks don't like the big, heavy, full-size ones, so it's going to be a little bit more compact, a little bit lighter, and it does come with a 1913 mount. We have it off here for the purposes of me talking and using my hands while I do so, but it does also interface with all Surefire Scout mounts, so if you guys want to use your favorite Scout mount, you can do so as well. The adjustments for the windage and elevation are kind of close together, which makes you feel like they're not moving at 90 degrees, if you will, but they actually are when you do it. There's no tactile like click or detent when you move it. It's just basically like a screw when you're moving a screw, and that's what it is. And I found throughout all the firing we did that it did stay zero. It didn't move or anything like that, so that is good. It is rechargeable here by the tail cap, and it also has a tape switch that we'll show you here in a little bit, and it is powered by an 18500 battery that you guys see there, again rechargeable. And in the configuration that we have it now, it is tail cap powered. So basically it has a gas pedal tail cap on there. If we press it lightly, you'll go into low, press hard, and that will go into high. Of course, you can tap it and get your constant on, or you can press and hold for your momentary. So with that, let's wait till the sun goes down and then check out the beam pattern. The camera is set to manual, and it's as close as possible to what I see here with my human eye. Now we do have a good bit of illumination provided by a pretty full moon as of when I record this. So that spot right there where the wood fence meets the iron fence is approximately 25 yards away. The trees in the background are 40 to 50 depending on the tree, and this is on the low output mode with the Olight. Obviously you can see that green laser there in the middle. There is a loud motorcycle going by. Hopefully that's not getting picked up by the microphone. Regardless, that green laser right there, I can tell you, looking at what you guys are seeing right now in my camera versus real life, the green laser is much more intense in real life. Now since it has that tail cap, our gas pedal rather tail cap, this is the low mode. If we press harder, that will take us into full output. You can see that hot spot there is probably at that distance there where the fence is, probably, I don't know, 10 to 15 feet wide, and then the edge there has a pretty good definition to it. Has some drop off as the spill sort of fades into the darkness, but that is the output. For comparison, we have a Surefire Scout DF or dual fuel that you can see here in terms of the output. The hotspot there is a little bit wider, at least it looks like it right now, as is the spill pattern, but the spill is probably a little bit less intense once we get out of that hotspot. Again, this is the Surefire, and then we have the Olight. And with the Olight, we will also turn through the different modes. You can see there, you can turn the actual laser off, and then we can turn it to laser only, as you see there. And probably on the camera, that's as close to what you see when I have it on, the actual light on and laser. It looks that bright to the human eye. The camera just washes it out for whatever reason. The distance across the lake here is about 110 yards. Lakeshore to lakeshore, we're probably about 5 yards back here where the camera is set up. And that is the output that you see there on high with the Odin. And you guys may or may not be able to see that laser. I can tell you with my human eye, it is extremely easy to see. And then I like to zoom in on these shots because when I zoom in with the camera, that's what I'm seeing with my human eye. At distance, at night, the camera sort of distorts it unless you're zoomed in. But again, that's what I'm seeing with my human eye standing back here. And I'd probably be able to tell if somebody was standing out there if they had something in their hand or not. Would I be able to distinguish if it was a cell phone or a gun? Probably not. Probably not at this distance. Now, just for comparison's sake, that is the output there with the Surefire dual fuel. And then again, that is the Olight Surefire dual fuel, and we'll back it out there on the dual fuel to let you guys kind of get an idea of the spread and the spill. You guys can see my lawn down there at the bottom, as well as a rosemary bush there. Again, still looking for the Surefire, and then there is the Olight output. For the purpose of this video, we're using the factory mount. As you guys can see, we have it mounted up there on the Radian, and you can just slide it in. It will click into place, but you're not locked in at this point. You have to turn the little piece here on the lock itself, and that way you can lock it. It will not come out. With it in the open position, it's detent clicked in, but you can push over on the lock and release it like so. So again, to lock it in, you just want to make sure that it is turned for sure. Additionally, it does come with this tail cap option. It's magnetic because it is magnetic charging, and it also has that locking collar on there. So when this piece is up, it is prevented from coming off, but to take it off, you pull that piece down, and then you can pull it off with force. I've mentioned in the past I don't like these. Generally speaking, I don't like tape switches just in general, but these ones, I've had them come loose during full auto firing, and basically just the actual recoil of the rifle bumped that locking collar down. The locking collar works. When it's up, you definitely can't get it off, but under recoil, I've had that happen where it comes off, and then you can do that. Now, the good news is you still have the ability, even without it, to activate it with a thumb switch, which is what I would prefer to do anyway, but that's just me. On the pad here, we have a low portion and a high portion. Both of them, if you momentarily click them, you will have constant on, and if you press and hold them, you will have momentary only. And that basically, ladies and gentlemen, is how it works in terms of price point right now. As of this video, it is coming in right around $140. So I believe that's shipped as well. And like I said, there'll be a link in the video description. In terms of competitive offerings out there, it's a little bit more than some, it's a little bit less, or rather a lot less than some. But that really is it in terms of the light. If you guys have any questions, you can post them down below in the comment section as always, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.